Hey everybody. I'm gonna let y'all ride in the car with me somewhere. Y'all ready? Let's go. Y'all, I got my purple outfit on today with my big old heart on the front of it. We're gonna go see what we can get into today. I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful Valentine's Day, because me and Mr. Hodge, we are. Yes, we are. He actually ate some of his chocolate candy. I, for one, did not eat none today because I simply don't need any more. I actually ate 3 or 4 pieces of it before today. So I want y'all to put in the comments what y'all got for Valentine's Day. And me and Danny, we don't usually give each other anything for Valentine's Day. But I did get him some candy because he was asking for some Reese cups and some Kit Kats just to have around. So every now and then when he got ready for a piece of chocolate, he would have some. So. And he's right, if I can stay out of it, he'll have some. Y'all, I can't help but to think about Brother James Covington, because he was known as the preacher of love. I mean, he couldn't preach a message without having love in it. And there's so many different ways you can express love and I'm talking about genuine love like Jesus loved, you know. There's so many different ways you can express that. Well, I don't know who that is right there, but they definitely in a hurry. The reason I know that is for one, they were speeding, and for two, they passed 2 vehicles, a truck and a car, right before I got to them. And then as soon as they got around them, they put their blinker on to turn. So I don't know why they couldn't just ride behind them 2 vehicles and then turn when they got to their turn, but no, they felt the need to go ahead and go around, and I don't know that really gets anybody there any quicker. to tell you the truth, but somebody down here riding a bicycle right in the middle of the road. I mean, they ain't on the side. Well, it might not be a bicycle. It might be some kind of moped or something, because I see a light in the back of it. Yeah, it was a moped. Or either a little bitty motorcycle one. I guess if it was a motorcycle, they was okay to be in the middle of the road, but I just don't think I'd want a motorcycle myself. I've seen and heard about too much. Somebody's going fishing. I know somebody that's got the fishing fever since the weather's warmed up a little bit. But y'all just wouldn't believe how busy somebody can be. I don't reckon. You would think you would just have all kind of time, but it don't work out like that. I bet even though flowers are really expensive, I bet the flower shops still got more business than they can do today. You know, me and Danny was talking this morning about how special Valentine's used to be when we was kids in school. You always look forward to seeing what everybody was going to get sent to school, because trust me, parents and sweethearts, it didn't matter what age you were, they sent balloons and they sent flowers. And you know, Danny reminded me about the little box of Valentine cards. They used to give us a list of names of everybody in our class, and we would buy Valentines and we would fill them out for each person in our classroom. And you know, if you had somebody you liked a little extra special, you could, you know, give them a special Valentine or whatever. But that was fun back then. Some of them had cartoon characters on them, you know. Some of them had little candy pieces, them little sweetheart candy things with comments on them. Some of them had little red suckers taped to them. I mean, it was just fun and innocent back then. And you know, they didn't really cost a whole lot, so most everybody could afford to get a box of those cards. And back then we had anywhere from probably 25 to 30 in our classes. So it was fun. And I always enjoyed doing it. some of the kids wanted to see who got the most Valentines, but actually it was supposed to be, one per person. And then, of course, you had a teacher Valentine too. But a lot of times the teachers got different stuff. They would bring in little bears or little heart boxes of candy for the teachers. I mean, it was just a whole lot more fun back then, and not so expensive, when we were kids. How many of y'all remember filling out those little cards and carrying them to school? Did y'all have that at y'all's school? We would even do it at church. Because, back then when we was little, it was all about kids. And you have to teach them when they're young how to love like Jesus loved. And if you don't, most of the time they don't get it by the time they get older. If they're not taught when they're young. If they're not taught how to hug and how to laugh and how to smile and how to see the good in people when they're at a young age, they usually don't look for it at an older age. And that's the sad part. But I didn't have to worry about that when I was a kid, because we did the Valentine thing to our classmates. And my daddy, as long as he was living, he always got me and my sister. Well, I can't remember about my mom because I was too young, but he always got me and my sister something for Valentine's Day. And a corsage for Mother's Day, as long as he was living. He just always did that. That was something he did. But I can tell you this, if you've never found, as an adult, you've never found your true love, your soulmate, keep praying and searching. God will put that person in front of you when you least expect it. There's a lot of people uptown. I don't know if they Valentine shopping or Valentine eating or what they doing, but they are uptown. Look, we fixing to have the 22nd Pig in the Park, February the 27th and the 28th. And that's where a whole bunch of people come and barbecue, and they have prizes for the best barbecue, and I think they have 1, 2, and 3, something like that. I'm not sure. I've never actually been to it. There again, I don't like crowds, but y'all know St. Patrick's Day is big in Dublin, so they start these events. And I've already seen them advertising for the Litless Leprechaun, and they're going to be advertising for the Miss Emerald City and the Miss St. Patrick's beauty pageants. It's just, Dublin just does a whole lot of things during that time. And it all pretty much starts right after today, right after Valentine's Day. All right, y'all. I gotta go in this grocery store because I gotta get something. So, we'll catch y'all when I come back, okay? All right. Y'all hang tight, okay? Because I will be back. I promise.